TI qualifiers, I mean, big disappointment, of course. We could not get together, and that was because of me. I was expecting a newborn, so was not willing to travel. You know, there was like a lot of lack of confidence and overthinking, and so I think going into it, we kind of knew that this is we're not in great shape right now.
And now the core is just focusing everything.
Of course it hurts because it's like TI, we're not there, but what can you do? Like you cannot stop the grind just because you're sad. Because we did so bad at TI qualifiers and everything just went wrong, that everyone kind of comes with this attitude of like do or die, and you can definitely feel that mindset in how much people absorb each day and how much they learn, and they apply it immediately because they really do or die.
L'amour avec grand A, celui qu'on se sert, c'est après les mômes qu'il commence.
We're here because we were bootcamping here. We're in Paris, my hometown, and we're here because it was going to be difficult for me to travel too much. Just had a son. I mean, I know it's public information now. We're flying next to Riyadh for the EWC, biggest tournament of the season. Big days coming ahead for us.
I had a lot of mixed opinions about Paris. It was like, some people are like, the cheese is really good. Other people are like, oh man, people are rude. But it's nice. I like it.
Ready for the shoot?
Not the most ready, but I'm ready.
Yes!
Oh no, you got that from BZM, didn't you? Oh my god.
You can try it.
Primera vez en París, muy bueno, muy cómodo el lugar. Creo que nos está yendo bien estos días antes de Riyadh. Creo que es la bootcamp más productiva que hemos tenido hasta ahora, porque normalmente las otras bootcamps simplemente eran de 2 personas o no todo el equipo completo. Es mucho mejor hacerla de 5, ¿no? Siempre es mejor como que todos estén así conectados todo el día, ¿no? Hablando de Dota, probando cosas y demás. Y nos sentimos bien, creo que nos está yendo bien.
I was quite surprised that we started on a really good note. I think TI calls was very rough, and we came in on the first 2 days, and actually played really good, which is strange, kind of confusing why we didn't do that in TI calls, but nice to see we're playing well, and bootcamp's been very fun. I think it's been a long time since we were 5 in one place, so it's really nice to have that again.
Oni-chan!
See on the vlog they had the part where you stole my shirt, and the part where we compared hand sizes, like a little romantic couple.
Typical +4 and +2 relationship.
And he's like, Camp to Ruin! Camp to Ruin!
Bitch!
Why are you not?
Dude, can you do the Exeter accent in that video?
Shoulder slip, shrug and trip!
They're talking about bunkers.
Trip! Every Brit likes the shit.
The one night cross.
Is it done for today? Are you guys running away from us today?
Yep.
Bye!
Bye.
How is the bootcamp going?
So far great, much better than expected, I think, because our results before the bootcamp were not the best, and therefore the mood was not the best. We just lost TI qualifiers, but yeah, I think getting together actually made a big difference. So the mood is good, the spirit is high, the Dota is very good too, so everything is good. We're chilling. We had like three rough days. As soon as we got out of the, what's it called? I don't know the English name for it. I had to spend 3 days at the hospital, so it was a little bit rough, but now everything is good.
You realize that the Seb Brentford jokes are gonna get worse now?
I mean, now they're pretty good. Like, they got much better. So, yeah.
Actually, yeah, they become more relevant.
Now it's good, man. Honestly, it's good. Yeah.
I think you got more gray hairs now.
Yeah, probably. But it's like I've had kids for a while. It feels, you know, like in Dota, like I've had kids for 10 years plus, so I'm super used to it. You know, I just didn't feed them. That's the only difference, you know.
Let's do where you point at the camera.
Okay. Oh god, it's fine. Yeah. There could have been a camera back there.
Welcome to our bootcamp. We are training right now at the Vitality facility. And their cyber cafe / bootcamp. We already finished our media, so now we're just back to full practice in the scrims, prepping for the tournament. We're waking up at like 9, 10, playing pops, having meetings, talking about heroes, the meta and how it's evolving. Right now we have a set, I think, against Team Liquid. We usually have 2 sets of scrims. This is manager.
I have a name. Yeah, thank you.
Our manager.
Manager lives also matter.
Manager lives also matter. Whisper playing overthrow. Yeah, we're having a bit of a team bonding / take some cool down a little from the stress from all the the talking and the playing and the losing and the winning. Sometimes you have to take a deep breath and play some Portugal against England. We're enjoying the BCM show right now.
How can one be so bad? The preparation has been really good so far. I think it's exceeded all expectations, even though we're halfway through as we speak right now. So going into this preparation, we didn't really know what to expect. We were just ready to work really hard. The mood is reflecting how well we're playing. I mean, we usually always get along really well together, so us getting together already ups the mood.
You're not playing fucking Grimsby
Scrims too, bro.
You're not playing fucking Grimsby.
Bro, fuck off.
You're playing Portugal
You can't
versus
just
Belgium.
monopolize my computer,
You're
my
playing
controller, and my
Portugal.
game. I know. I need, like, Titan, can you get him to give it back? Like,
What should I do? I don't even need to do anything. He just called my name and he's back to his place.
It's kind of important acts on this field.
What are they doing?
You're a monkey. Why'd you guys? So this guy is so fucking.
You're a monkey.
BGM, you want something else, sweet?
Why?
Hey, hold on.
Because you're a white bitch, that's why I'm asking.
I didn't say anything.
I know, you just came to me and said, oh, we have the same sandwich again? Who ate my burger?
I said something.
I was actually
Somebody ate my burger!
I was genuinely so mad.
I know you.
I was.
He's like, you can't steal
Dude, I ordered my sandwich. It was a
You could
traffic one.
stole his car and he wouldn't care, no?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, whatever. So I buy a new one.
It was 19, I was happy. No burger! And BGM is watching, oh, I don't know, I eat. Dude, he's already in his stomach.
And then we see said so trash.
He's so mad. He's still mad. But you know this guy, like 2 weeks later, he's still gonna talk about this fucking burger. It's a fucking issue. EWC would have been like very, very important no matter what. I think lots of Dota players look at it as being the equal to TI already. The season now really has 2 kind of peaks at its end, which are EWC and TI.
In theory, our last big tournament of the year, so we really want to make the most out of it. And it's good to practice with everyone on the same mindset and vibe.
So no matter what, this would have been like a cornerstone for us, and we've been kind of looking ahead at this tournament throughout the entire season. And now the fact that we didn't make it to TI makes this tournament twice more important for us. So this tournament is everything, basically, for us.
I'm really relieved to not go through the play-ins. Been watching them. Seems like a big fight. Obviously, we have more time to prepare and watch the other teams. So life is good right now, but in a couple of days, gonna get messy.
Like, this guy is an animal. Like, this guy is like an absolute fucking animal. Like, his farming patterns. And I think we struggle a lot to catch him. Because he's really fast. And he has pretty good game sense. But basically, if you don't wait for him when he comes, you're not gonna kill him. But in reality, where he goes next is super fucking obvious.
It's usually not worth it to go for a kill just to go for the kill, but you should be going to the areas that they want to be in when you're stronger. And
Yeah.
if you kill or not, it doesn't really matter, but you're in the space that they want to be in.
Yeah.
Same thing with smokes. Like when you smoke like 4 heroes for a carry, the triangle doesn't do anything, but if you stay there and hold it, now is worth it.
Yeah.
Most of the time on screens, we tend to win and then we lose a lot. Like we peaked and then we could never regain it. That's kind of how it felt screaming. Right now, it really feels like people are absorbing what it's being talked about, what is being suggested or the conclusions we make out of the day and applying it the next day immediately. So the improvement has been really quick. I can feel it for myself at least, how I like every day get something in mind, something new to apply, a new hero I want to try, a better way of playing one of my favorite heroes or just trying a new one. Like, so it's been going great.
And you know, Sanking Chen should be really good too, because it's all about you dying and I mega buff you with Chen. Like I'll give you armor, I'll buy whatever I need to buy for you. So I'm gonna buff your timings. I think this hero can be very strong, like for real. Sanking, more Miranas. It would be nice to have heroes that use Mirana from all roles. Like I think Pango on offlane with 80 damage, 80 attack speed should be great. Mars should be really good also with Mirana if you buy phase boots and stuff like that. And Invoker, but in Invoker we're already trying. But I think like we can build strats around these heroes.
Compared to last year, it's going to be day and night. I mean, the roster I think doesn't have the same potential. I think this roster has much higher ceiling. This roster's struggle throughout the season has been getting everyone on the same page and getting everyone to align. Therefore, I think we're playing much better. We're much more aligned, and that just wasn't the case last year.
But need help with people really like appreciating how well we're playing. I say this every day, but I don't want this to go away. I want us to go into games with insane confidence. Need help also people understanding that, yeah, Timaru can have, like, if he calls it an off day for himself, it was a little bit of an off day for me, yet 3-0 Tundra destroyed Red Bull in 20 minutes. So people on, like, we're good enough now so that people are allowed to have off days, because it's gonna happen in Riyadh. Like, there's gonna be a day where maybe BZM is not gonna be as good as the other days, maybe Ari, maybe me, maybe nobody. But in a functioning team, when like your teammates are there, understand how strong your teammates are, there's always gonna be minimum one dude fucking vibing, you know, styling on people, vibing, good energy, positivity, all of this shit, you know. And I say one dude, but usually it's gonna be 3, 4, usually there's gonna be 4, 5, 4, 3, and worst case there's one dude. Just feed off what people bring to the table. Get out of your corner, get out of your dark room, get out of there, get out of your mind, and jump on your teammates' wagon, and you're just gonna vibe with them. It doesn't even matter. You're gonna forget you had an off day.
Today was a very Dota day. We played Dota, we talked Dota, we watched Dota, we thought about Dota. You could call it a very Dota day. Very nice bootcamp, nice end of the night. I lost the game, lost 40 points, amazing. Can't wait for Riyadh now, epic.
Tomorrow 8 here. No shorts. Both of you.
Okay.
No shorts.
Hands
on, remember?
No sure. Then
I believe in you.
Yeah.
Dude, you will go back to your home.
Okay.
If you are coming here with the shorts.
No, sure, no,
I'm not kidding. Okay, let's go. Good night, guys. See you tomorrow.
What is he doing?
Hello again, bro. Hello again.
How was the travel, Larry?
I'm pretty good. I'm very jealous of Whisper, who slept the entire flight, and I can't sleep, so...
You can't sleep?
Not,
How long was the
sitting
flight?
upright. 7 hours.
7 hours. From where?
I watched 20 episodes of Finland Saga.